18 hours ago I was celebrating and working on my speech as usual for the acceptance and how many people I had to thank and all that sort of stuff, so it was a done deal, and we'd won everything apparently. And then we came around, we approached Tasman Island and we're going, no, it can't be happening again. Got around there and just crawling along all night, and then we spent most of the night and this morning till about 11 a.m. at Cape Rowell. I hate that place, I hate Cape Rowell. And just sitting there, and we're trying to go one way, try to go the other, we tack back, we changed sails a million times, just nothing was working. And then we just had to wait until the sea breeze just slowly had to come in, and then we started looking at the placings and realising we could still have a few targets to do well in a few divisions, and that gave us a bit more motivation. And I think in the end we did all right, and we won a few things, and it was really good for the crew because they deserved it, worked really hard. And yeah, it was great. Oh, it was, yeah, you can imagine everybody was really happy. We were trying to be, oh, it's not over yet, but then we say, but it almost is, that sort of thing. So there was no really hiding that we were fairly elated, and we were really confident. And some of the models, and I hate that there's so many models of weather. I wish there was just one. Some would be fantastic for us. Come around the corner, there's going to be breeze right across Storm Bay. We're going to win for sure. Heroes forever. We'll probably ticker tape parade through Hobart, all sorts of stuff. And others said no wind at all. So we ignored those ones. And but yeah, we were all really happy until we got around Tasman Island. We went, oh no. Well, we just didn't think it was going to happen to us again. Because it wasn't our turn. It was our turn to win. And but as sometimes things happen with fate, and we got a double up. So I'm sure next time we definitely will have a rails run. Well, it does get addictive, yeah. A lot of people do one to cross it off the bucket list, but I think if you keep coming back, I don't say they get easier, but you get used to them. And so you'll expect, especially if you're out there 5 days like us, unfortunately, that you're going to get, at least one front through and get a hammer, and then you'll get some great spinnaker days, and then you'll get becalmed. So for us, all that stuff is sort of pretty normal, and we just hope that those things are minimised, the bad things. I think we'll always be around. This design from 1968 will still be around for, I don't know, the next 50 years. And you'll get people like me that prefer a boat like this than these big boats that you need 16 people, and anyway, they're just not my cup of tea, let's just say that. Whereas these are classics, everybody that looks at them, they say there's a beautiful boat. Whereas some of the other boats, they all look exactly the same. As I've said before, a lot of people say that unkindly that an S&S 34 will only ever do 7 knots, but we were still doing 7 knots when it was blowing 30 knots. So that's why the next day we'd done so well, and and other boats hadn't.